Welcome to the Devildom. Oh, pardon me. Feeling a bit shocked, are we? Well, that's understandable. You've only just arrived after all. As a human, it will probably take a while for you to adjust to things here in the Devildom. Yes, exactly, the Devildom. I see that you catch on quickly. Excellent. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. My name is Diavolo. I am the ruler of all demons, and all here know of me. And someday soon, I will be crowned King of the Devildom. This is the Royal Academy of Diavolo, though we just call it RAD. You're standing inside the Assembly Hall, the very heart of RAD. This is where we officers of the Student Council hold our meetings and conduct our business. I'm the president of said council.
I will explain everything to you.
This is Lucifer. He is a demon and the avatar of pride. He's also the vice president of the Student Council and my right-hand man. And not just in title, I assure you. Beyond that, he's also my most trusted friend.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Diavolo. Speaking on behalf of the entire student body at this great and storied school of ours, I offer you a most heartfelt welcome. Diavolo believes that we demons should start strengthening our relationship with both the human world and the celestial realm. As a first step toward this goal, we've decided to institute an exchange program. We've sent 2 of our students to the human world and 2 to the celestial realm. And we're welcoming 4 students to our school, 2 from your world and 2 from the celestial realm. So, I take it you've probably put 2 and 2 together at this point, right? You've been chosen from among the people of the human world to participate in this program of ours. You are our newest exchange student. Your period of stay is 1 year. You will have to work on the tasks that you will receive from RAD. After 1 year, you will write a paper about your exchange here in the Devildom. You are here as an exchange student. Did you really expect to spend your time here fooling around? Don't glare at me like that. It's not like I will abandon you all by yourself here in the Devildom. You need someone to look after you, and I think that someone should be my brother Mammon. He's the avatar of greed and... how should I put it? Oh well, you'll understand soon enough. Here, take this device. It's called a DDD. It's a lot like the cell phones of your world. This will be yours to use for as long as you're here. Now go ahead and try calling Mammon with it.
You. Are you fooling around? Who the hell are you? What? A human? Jeez, I was getting all chilly here thinking it was Lucifer again. You should have told me right away. So what business does a human got with the Mammon? No way! There's nothing in it for me! What do you even mean by be in charge of you? I get it now. You're the other human, the new exchange student. Good luck with that and see ya. Whatever. You think the Mammon would listen to you just 'cause you're trying to scare me with that name?
You've got 10 seconds. 9, 8.
Yes, sir!
Sounds like you had a nice chat. You really think so?
Well, if you were suddenly brought to a strange place, and then get told that an unfamiliar face will now take care of you, you'd certainly feel anxious. However, Mammon isn't the only one to help you out. Now then, we still need to introduce our new friend to your brothers, Lucifer, and it's probably better that you do that instead of me, wouldn't you say?
Yes, as much as I dread the idea of doing so, you're right.
Oh, come now, really? You should be honored that you get to introduce such a sweet and charming little brother like me.
This one here is Asmodeus. He's the 5th eldest. He is the avatar of lust.
Well, I can't believe you just totally ignored what I said. And not just that, you referred to me as this one. How rude.
At least he didn't ignore you altogether. How do you think I feel?
That one there is Satan, the fourth eldest of us. At first glance, he may seem like a responsible demon with a good head on his shoulders, but looks can be deceiving.
Aha, so I'm that one, am I? Nice to meet you. I am Satan, the Avatar of Wrath.
That's right. It pretty much sums up what I'm about, including my power. Let's give a little demonstration. Could you gaze into my eyes for a moment? It's okay, I won't hurt you. Come on, don't be shy. Yes, great. That's perfect. Now keep your eyes fixed on mine. Just like that. Wait a minute. There's something about you.
I should probably warn you. You'd best be wary of Asmodeus's gaze. He can charm and manipulate people and use them to his own advantage. If you're not careful, he'll charm you, and once you're under his spell, he'll eat you.
Hey, don't go around saying things like that. Regardless, my power doesn't seem to work this time for some reason. I wonder why.
Are you done? Now, the one with the very grumpy look on his face is Beelzebub. He's the sixth oldest.
Lucifer, I'm hungry.
That's too bad. Now behave yourself.
I'm Beelzebub, the Avatar of Gluttony.
So, there are 7 of us brothers in all, and I am the eldest. Mammon, the second oldest of us, will be here soon. My other brothers aren't here at the moment, but, well, we can get to them later. All in good time.
During your stay in the Devildom, the 7 brothers will lend you their strength. To keep you safe, you are to stay with them at the House of Lamentation.
Most agree with Diavolo, but that doesn't mean that there aren't vulgar demons out there who wouldn't harm you. If anything were to happen to you, it would be our responsibility. And I won't betray Diavolo's expectations. So, I will do everything in my power to make sure you survive your stay down here in the Devildom. Although we will all be living together, you should still have the means to reach us at any given time. All of our phone numbers are already in there, and your DDD also has a messaging app. Make sure to add all of us.
I'll go ahead and send you a message.
Isn't that nice? Now you will be friends with the future king of the Devildom.
Well, you've got that done now, and it seems the idiot has arrived as well.
Hey! Just who do you think you are, human? You've got a lot of nerve summoning the great Mammon. Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. If you value your life, then you'll hand over all of your money now, and anything else of value too. Otherwise, I'll wipe that stupid happy-go-lucky look right off of your face by eating you. Starting at your head and working my way down until—
Mammon, shut up or I'll punch you.
Gah! Ow! Hey, what's the big idea? I thought you were actually going to give me a chance to shut up before punching me.
Mammon here is the Avatar of Greed. He governs and oversees all forms of it. Whenever he takes a liking to someone, they suddenly find themselves awash in money. But from what I hear, if he decides to break it off with someone, that wealth evaporates. They're left without a grim to their name.
And he's also a masochist. That part's important.
Indeed. And it just so happens I have a job for my masochist of a brother.
Y'all stop telling lies. I ain't asked for that punch, and I ain't a masochist.
Mammon, you are going to be in charge of seeing to this human's needs during the whole exchange. I expect your full cooperation.
What? Why me?
Aw, lucky you, Mammon. I'm so jealous.
All right, then why don't you do it, Asmodeus?
What? Hell no, too lazy.
I thought you said you were jealous of me.
Just give up, Mammon. There's no getting out of this. You know you can't refuse a direct command from Lucifer, correct?
But why does it have to be me? What about Beel? Why can't he do it?
This isn't a job we can entrust to Beel. We might as well ask him to eat this human.
Yeah, I can't promise I wouldn't.
You're useless, you know that?
Mammon,
What?
surely you're not going to tell me that you object to this arrangement, are you?
I hate you guys. Every last one of you. Fine. I'll do it, okay? All right, human, listen up. As much as I don't want to look after you, I've got no choice. It's a huge pain in the ass, and I'm too important for this kind of thing, but Lucifer told me to do it, so I will. But in return, you better make sure you don't cause me any trouble, got it? Are you deaf, human? Or are you just that much of an idiot? Here in the Devildom, Lord Diavolo's word is law, and so is Lucifer's. And don't forget it.
We have decided who will take care of you, so on to the next subject, your tasks. Good question. Your task is to polish up your soul nicely and to acquire the power to resist demons. Demons like humans with nice souls. Let me put it another way. Nice souls look like shiny jewels. Do you understand now? Demons will use their wisdom and abilities to tempt the humans so they can get their hands on their souls. Other demons at our ad also have tasks assigned to them just like you. In other words, either humans will be tempted by demons, or demons will lose against the shiny and noble soul of a human and make a run for it. You could say it is an experiment to find out who will win. Let's see. I will prepare some rewards to make sure you give it your all. There. Don't give me that look. Don't take it so seriously. You won't have to do those tasks on your own. After all, you don't have any magic in you, unlike the other exchange student from the human world. So my brothers and I will lend our power to you and you alone. To see is to believe, so why don't you go ahead and give those tasks a try? With that, my explanation has come to a close. But to sum it up for you, you will be an exchange student here at RAD for 1 year, and you must do your tasks. Your tasks consist mainly of dance battles, and as you have no magic power, we will lend you a hand. If you want to use our power, you will have to use special cards. You can summon those cards through the app called Nightmare. And when your exchange period comes to an end, you are to submit a paper about your stay here in the Devildom. It's as easy as pie, don't you think?
I want to make one thing clear right now. Don't blame me if someone gets eaten, 'cause it ain't my fault.
Lucifer, I'm hungry.
That's too bad. Now behave yourself.
You sure are a positive one. Well, I won't stop you from having some fun.
From now on, you'll be living in the House of Lamentation. You'll be staying there with Lucifer and his 6 younger brothers. Humans, angels, demons. I imagine a universe where each accepts the other, where we are brought together as friends. This is my dream, and I'm asking you to be the foundation for it. 1 year, that's what I ask of you. Good luck.
I don't believe this. Of all the rotten luck. Why should I have to look after some human? It's insulting, that's what it is. That rotten bastard. Does he really think he can scare me into doing whatever he wants? Just so we're clear, it's not like I can't say no to Lucifer, okay? I only agreed to babysit you because, well, you know, because, anyway, it doesn't matter. Just don't go thinking that I'm scared of Lucifer or anything, because I'm not. Hey, come on! Even if you weren't listening, you could at least pretend like you were. Oh, whatever. Let's move on. This is the House of Lamentation. It's one of the dorms here at our ad. Well, it's not just one of the dorms. It's the dorm reserved for student council members. Lucifer, Asmo, and the others take every chance they can get to insult me, calling me scum, saying that I'm a money grubber and stuff. But I'm an officer on the student council, same as them, the elite of the elite, the top of the RAD social pyramid. In other words, I'm a big shot. A real big shot. Like, even regular big shots are impressed by what a big shot I am. So don't you go thinking that I'm just some ordinary demon. I'm nothing like those other peons walking the halls here. By the way, Diavolo is even more of a big shot. He's so important that he's got his own castle. That's why he doesn't live here with us. Anyway, the long and short of it is that us 7 brothers all live here together. Now it's time I show you to your room. Hey, don't just stand there with your jaw open. Hurry up, or I'm gonna leave you behind. If there's something you want to ask me, best do it now. Hobbies? I don't have any. Wait, how about this? I like taking it easy, laughing and having fun. That's my hobby. Though I guess that's more like a lifestyle than a hobby, huh? Wait, I thought of something else. I guess I also like watching Lucifer squirm. Like when he's in a bad situation and doesn't know what to do. I don't know, though. Could you really call that a hobby? Anyway, I was actually asking if you had questions about life here at the dorm. I don't get why you want to talk about me. Now I'm gonna give you a piece of advice, so listen up. If you want to survive even a day here in the Devildom, you'd better listen real close to what I'm about to say. If it ever looks like a demon is about to attack you, run away. Either that, or die.
How about this? I vote for you to die, Mammon.
Levi!
How about this? I vote for you to die, Mammon.
Levi! Listen up, human. This here is Leviathan, the Avatar of Envy. He's the third oldest of us brothers. Since his name's sorta hard to say, you can just call him Levi. Okay then, let's move on.
Mammon, give me back my money, then go crawl in a hole and die.
Come on, I told you I'd get it to you. I just need a little more time. And you still want me to die even after I give it back? That's real harsh, Levi.
You need a little more time? How much more?
A little more, okay? A little more means a little more.
You've been telling me that for the last 200 years, Mammon.
Hey, no, it hasn't been 200 years. It's been 260. Get it right, Levi.
Unbelievable. Seriously, Mammon,
I'm what? Scum? Is that what you're gonna say?
you're a lowlife and a waste of space.
Hey, come on, that's even worse.
Whatever. Just give me back my money. I need it to buy the Blu-ray box set of Journey to the Devildom, the tale of a little she-devil and her reluctant companion. The initial round of copies includes promotional tickets to a live event as a special bonus.
I've got no idea what you're even talking about, Levi, but it doesn't matter, because I don't even have any money to give you. How am I supposed to give back money I don't have, huh?
So then, you're telling me you refuse to pay me back?
What? You looking for a fight, is that it?
What's the deal with this human you've got here with you? Are they your newest sponsor or something?
What? No, I'd need someone rich enough to support me. Don't be crazy. Though now that I think about it, Levi, I'm pretty sure this one likes to collect the same stuff that you do. I bet you'd kill to have some of the stuff in their collection. You know what I'm talking about. Those doll things you always buy. What do you call them again?
Figurines.
Yeah, those.
So, you also collect figurines? Which ones? Ooh, do you have any of the main characters from Battle Princess Brigade? Or Girls Only, or Diamond Dust? Oh, no way, no way! You're so lucky! Oh, the human world sounds amazing, I'm so jealous. Hold on a second. You've got to be kidding me. That ass Mammon ran off. Do you realize what just happened? Mammon used you as a distraction to get away from me? Or maybe I should say he used you as a sacrifice. I'll admit that Mammon is one of the scummiest scumbags you'll ever meet. A total lowlife. But still, that was pretty dumb of you letting him use you like that. This is exactly why humans are... Wait a second, humans. Yes, that's it. Suddenly I've got an idea. Listen, are you free right now? Of course you are. You've got to be, right? You know what? Never mind. Either way, you're coming with me.
Hey, I suddenly remembered I have some business I gotta take care of. So, if you need something, just ask Levi. Oh, and just to make sure, don't go around telling stuff to Lucifer. You got that?
What's that now? You want to know why I looked around to see if anyone was watching before I closed the door? Why do you think I did it? Isn't it obvious? Imagine what would happen if someone saw me inviting you into my room. A human who doesn't even look like an otaku, but a normie. You know what people would say, right? Really? You are? Well, if you think that means I'll give you special treatment now, you've got another thing coming. Because I won't. What is it, human? What are you looking at? Wait, that looks like the Tale of the Seven Lords. Are you a fan of that too? Excuse me? You don't know TSL, and you call yourself a human? Just how clueless are you? How could you not know? Just the fact that you don't know TSL alone is proof that you've been wasting your life. So I'm going to do you a favor and teach you about TSL. Make sure you pay attention. The Tale of the Seven Lords, otherwise known as TSL, is a series of fantasy novels written by Christopher Peugeot. It's a heroic epic spanning 138 volumes, and it's the most widely read fantasy series in the world. There are even theatrical versions, an animated series, and feature films too. And it's been translated into a total of 182 different languages. The 1990s theatrical version was an utter disaster, owing to the fact that they added several characters that were not present in the original manuscript. At the time I was like, this producer totally needs to crawl in a hole and die. But then, the 2015 version came out, and it was amazing! Better than amazing! If you ask me, it showed that needlessly cramming a female lead in there alongside Henry was a bad idea. That's not what he needs. What he needs is a friend who really understands him, and the 2015 version proved that. Also, the most vital element of the story is that each of the Seven Lords is so unique. They're all so interesting in their own peculiar way. That's what makes TSL so great. The Lords are all brothers. The oldest is called the Lord of Corruption. He doesn't come across as being so bad at first, but he's always plotting and planning in secret. The second oldest is the Lord of Fools, a scumbag who'll do anything for money. The third oldest is called the Lord of Shadow, a brooding recluse. The fourth oldest is known as the Lord of Masks. He masquerades as a high-status, upstanding member of society, but underneath it all, he's an inhumane monster. The fifth oldest, the Lord of Lechery, only ever thinks of sex. The sixth oldest is the Lord of Flies, and he only ever thinks of food. Then there's the seventh oldest, called the Lord of Emptiness. He's weird. You never know what's running through his head. It seems most people like the oldest Lord, the Lord of Corruption, the best. Everyone always talks about how great he is, but not me. I like the third Lord way more. Of course, I like Henry too. He's the protagonist. He's almost as great as the third Lord. The second Lord is total scum, a hopeless degenerate that leads a life of extravagance and indulgence. He's always causing trouble for the third Lord. He's got these magical pigs that give birth to solid gold piglets, and he treasures them above all else. So Henry goes and talks to the pigs, and using his wit and powers of persuasion, he convinces them to leave with him. Then he leads every last one of them away and presents them to the third Lord as a gift. Wow, they're such good friends you can almost feel it. It's enough to make you cry. Oh, and then there's that one really awesome moment when the two of them realize they both like and respect each other and they high-five. I just love that part, you know? I wish I could have a moment like that. I wish I could be like the third Lord. I may be a recluse like him, but we're totally different because he's got an amazing friend like Henry. Check it out. See that goldfish in the fish tank there? He's actually named Henry. I love TSL so much that I couldn't help naming him after the main character, but I can't really high-five a goldfish, can I? The original author of TSL, Christopher Peugeot, he's actually a human, you know? That's why I'm so jealous of you guys. Humans are so lucky. You've got subscription services that let you watch your favorite anime anytime. You can go to Akihabara whenever you want. Why do only you guys get to experience all the good stuff? Humans' whole concept of pleasure originally came from us demons, you know? We gave it to you. So, why can't we have a little of that back now, huh? I want to be able to go to a Japanese maid cafe too. I want to hear the maids welcome me, as if I'm the master of the house. To have them draw ketchup hearts on my fried rice omelette. To experience the magic of it all. I want to cosplay as Henry, and then go stand in the center of Akihabara, or maybe under that one building in Tokyo that's shaped like upside-down triangles. And once I'm there, I want to perform Henry's super powerful signature finishing move for all to see, and say the incantation that goes with it. I want to shout it at the top of my lungs. Actually, you know what? I want to be Henry. Stop it. I know you're just saying that to make me feel better. Don't lie to me. Alright, enough. This is starting to depress me. Anyway, I didn't bring you here to tell you about TSL. I don't think there's any harm in just coming out and saying what you already know is true. Mammon is a complete and utter scumbag. It's very important that you understand this. so I'll say it one more time. Mammon is a hopeless, worthless scumbag. I lent that scumbag money, and now I want him to pay me back. But being the scumbag that he is, he won't do it. I wish I could force him to, but despite what a rotten waste of space he is, Mammon's still the second oldest. As the third oldest, no matter how hard I try, I don't stand a chance against him. You say you want to know how Mammon and I first became enemies? Well, it's a long story, but sure. I'll tell you, human. Once, a long time ago, Mammon won a prize in a convenience store promotional campaign. If you bought something, they let you reach into a box and pull out a piece of paper that told you what you'd won. And the prize Mammon won was a Seraphina figurine, something I would have died to have. But despite the fact that Mammon had no interest in it at all, he refused to give it to me. Why, you ask? Because I wanted it. That's it. That was the only reason. I wanted it, and he said no just to torment me. I mean, how awful is that? So, I got to thinking, Mammon's going to end up treating Seraphina like some random piece of junk. That much is a given. I can maybe handle it if he at least leaves her in her original packaging, but what if he actually takes her out of the box? He might just do it. And if he does, he'll get dust on her, won't he? I decided I had to save Seraphina, so I snuck into Mammon's room in the middle of the night. And what do you think I saw there? You're not going to believe it. He didn't open the box. No, it's way worse than that. He hadn't even taken it out of the plastic convenience store bag, which he tossed on the floor of his room. The floor! He actually left Seraphina on the floor! The queen of the high elves herself. Sure, she seems cold and prideful at first, but once you get her alone, you find out that she really wants affection, she just doesn't know how to admit it, and it's so cute! Yet Mammon just threw her on the floor, and I don't think he'd cleaned it in 3 months. It was covered in junk, old empty cup ramen containers, tissues with dried snot, and boogers in them. Stuff was strewn everywhere, and there she was, lying there amongst all of that. On the floor, tossed aside like so much junk. How could he? It was so awful that I just lost it and flew into a rage. I walked straight over to Mammon, who was lying on his bed asleep. Then I raised my leg up into the air over him and brought my heel down onto his stomach as hard as I could. But the next thing I knew, he wasn't there on the bed anymore. It all happened so fast. He moved with incredible speed. He grabbed me, picked me up, and slammed me headfirst onto the floor in a pile driver. And the worst part is that he was stark naked. As I started to lose consciousness, I remember thinking, why does he have to sleep in the nude? He could at least put on some underwear. I don't remember anything else after that. You've seen just how fast he is yourself, haven't you? No one aside from Lucifer or Beale has that kind of speed, but if, say, a human made a pact with Mammon and bound him to their service, then he'd have to do whatever that human told him to. Which means that if you make a pact with Mammon and then ordered him to give me back my money, he wouldn't have any choice but to do it. A pact with a demon. Haven't you seen that in movies and such? The demon lends his strength to a human to make their wish come true in exchange for their soul. Your reaction is kind of worrisome considering I didn't even tell you about the risks yet. But oh well. Using demons sounds cool, right? You want to give it a try? Also, I'm sure it would be useful having him as your servant. I mean, despite how awful he is, he's still a powerful demon. But I bet you feel worried being dragged down here to the devildom and all. So, I don't think it would end up being a bad deal for you either. Don't you agree? Are you really optimistic by nature, or are you too stupid to know what you're getting into? Regardless, if I'm being honest, I don't really care what you think. What's important is that I have a plan, and I'm going to explain it to you now. So, shut up and listen. If you just walk up to Mammon and ask him to make a pact with you, he'll never agree. No, you need some leverage, a bargaining chip. You're going to offer him something in return. Something he wants so badly that he'd do anything to get it.
Hey, thanks for staying till the end. Let me know if you enjoyed this fully voiced version of Obey Me's Lesson 1, and if you have any complaints or advices about the voices that were used. This video's performance will really determine this series' future, so I hope it will do well. And a big thanks to everyone who supported me till now and gave advices about the voices used in the prototype videos. If all goes well, the next lesson will start soon, chapter by chapter. And after it ends, a video with all the chapters and improvements based on comments will come out. Just like now. That's all for now. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.